Hello everyone. So in this video we're gonna talk about a free hero this time, and she's physical, the queen of physical teams, Coco. Let's start the discussion, or let's start showing my thoughts about her. Why she's one of the best heroes to get. Either you are a VIP 0, VIP 14, VIP 10, any VIP level, even Lord. She's very nice because no one can do what she does. No one can play like her. No one have the same skills as her. Let's have a look on her skill. I keep praising her a lot. Let's be practical. Shadow Dancer. Her ultimate summons two clones which do damage. Second one is this whirl thing. It's a damaging skill. It damages the whole opponent team. It's very nice if she got a high critical strike level. Third one, Shadow Rush. Now, let's go to the real business. Shadow Rush. The first buffing skill for Coco, buff the attack damage of your teammates, and it will be very effective if she's paired with a physical team. With a buffer like Aurora or Honey, no one can stop you. That's the first buffing skill. Second buffing skill, it's not a buffing skill really. This one is a breaking armor skill. So what you do in this skill simply is that she breaks your opponent armor, which give a chance for your heroes to do more damage to your opponent. In past, you could see that physical teams could easily break any team in 5 seconds or 10 seconds or 15 seconds, but right now there is the absolute armor which lessened this insane power of physical teams, but still the physical teams are still effective. They are still strong. They are still can be used to win. It's just something which add more balance to the game, so there will be no 5 or 10 seconds battles. Anyway, let's continue analyzing her skills. This is her second skill, and read well. Effect increase with base armor penetration. That means that you gotta have a high armor penetration for her to get the best possible effect of this skill to break your opponent armor. That's her fourth skill. Fifth skill, assassinate, and she also break your opponent armor again, and it's like the first skill in the battle. She suddenly appear in the front row and break the armor. What she does is like breaking the armor of your opponent, so your heroes will be getting more buff during the attack or during the offense. Killer art, her skin. Her skin is just very nice. It buffs the attack damage 300, which buff her teammates. You know, the best thing about Coco is any status she have is added to your teammates directly. Not directly, but it's like buffing your teammates. And her ammo penetration plus 40 at maximum level. So what's better than that? She's just perfect for physical teams. Actually, that's why I said she's the queen of physical teams. That's her skin. Last one is the boost totem. And it's like the captain skill. She get a totem, and everyone know this captain skill. Everyone have it. But the best thing is buff the attack damage more. So it's a nice thing to have. Now, let's go for the next part. Let's check her codex. First thing about her codex is that she can be paired with the Kung Fu teams. She can be paired with West, and they really give or they really buff each other with insane amount of armor penetration, especially if she's used with the Kung Fu team, like Seizo, Smoke, West, Coco. It's just insane team in power. Second group is the Assassins. No one is buffing this group, but like I hope soon the developers will add some hero which buff this group. Third one is the Gifted one, and the fourth is Easterners. Fifth is Teleporters. That's her what do you call it? Hero Codex. Now let's go for the Beast Soul. Let's have a look. When it comes to the Beast Soul of Coco, many players conflict about which Beast Soul is the best one to use. But I'm gonna tell you my own personal opinion. When I read the skills of Coco a few moments ago, we have read that the effect of the skill increase with the base armor penetration. That means that it's better to get the Beast Soul, which give you the highest amount of armor penetration. So let's have a look. Let's compare. The Fierce Griffon, the one which I'm using, it gives her 135.08 armor penetration. Let's go for the Underworld Hydra. Give 85 only. And the Scorpion gives 61. So obviously the best one to use and to get the best possible benefit from her skills is Griffin. Let's be real. Nothing have this amount of armor penetration but the Griffin. So that's for the Beast Soul. Equipments. I prefer using this one, Phantom Scythe. It give her a chance to live longer when her HP drop below 30%. She get more life steal and more ability to do damage. And the active skill, she just have one option, and it's the Frost Wave. Get a clone. Not really effective, but it's the only option. You don't have other option. That's for her equipments. Now let's go for her Star Soul. For her Star Soul, you know, she is a free hero. You can get her Gold Star. If you can get her Gold Star, that means that you can get the best amount of healing points for her. You can get the best amount of attack damage for her. So that means that you don't need really damage reduction. You need more of damage buff because she's a Gold Star. You know, she have more healing points, so you don't need the damage reduction. Get the damage buff, it's better. That's for her Star Souls. Now let's go for her Rune Core color. Without much discussion, the green color, end of the topic, because the green color increase the armor penetration 6% and 50 units. So that means that it's the highest color which increases the armor penetration. So that means that it's the best one, better than any other color. All right, that's for the Rune Core color. Now let's go for what else? Let's go for yes, the best teams you can use for her, how to get the best of her in teams, or who can she be paired with. Now I'm gonna go to the arena and show you the best physical player in our server. It's this guy. Kung Fu team obviously is the team where you can get the best of Coco whenever you're using her, no doubt about that. She can be paired with the tankless team if you want. She can be paired with what do you call it? With the burst physical team. Like look, let's show the teams one by one. That's the legendary team. That's the best legendary team you can put her with. Say Lucifer with Coco Smoke. Kung Fu team with Lucifer, just perfect. Second team is the burst team. It's also a legendary team, but it's with Aurora. Lucifer with Aurora, Coco Brunhild. It's also very nice. Third one to put her with is like the free team. West Coco, Aurora, Honey Mira as example. West Coco, Aurora, Honey Mira. I messed up. That's also a very nice team to put her in. Aurora, Coco, Honey, Mira, Pearl. You know, all the tankless physical teams with Aurora are very suitable for her. But, you know, if you observe in general, anyone who's using a physical team or a physical player must have this hero. If you are a magical player and you want to build a third team around Coco, just go for her talents, alright? You know, use the current settings which I'm using, but for the talent, just prioritize or start with the armor penetration. If you are a physical player, you must get her 100%, no joke about that, because she will be your main hero. If you are a magical player and you want to get a third team around her, just maximize the armor penetration skills first, and the others upgrade it when you have time or when you can. That's for her talent. Now, how can you encounter her? What's the best team to encounter Coco or the physical teams in general? Look, if you want to use a free hero to encounter Coco or any physical team, go for Syntax. He is very nice to encounter physical teams, though it's like it's not a must to have. Like you can use Ingrid as example. Ingrid and Uther and Gerber. Gerber and Uther, the Gunners group. It's very nice to encounter any physical team. I showed that before in the video of Edwin or Theresa. So you can use both of them, Edwin or Theresa. You can use Uther or Gerber. You can use Ingrid, a free hero, another free hero to encounter them. You can use Who else? I guess that's all. If you want to use legendary, Ovid, Queen Spire, or Ariel, all of them are against like anti-physical teams. If you want to use um, free heroes, we said Syntax, Ingrid, and Uther, and maybe Gerber if you get like Gerber is for free, right? He's a legend, but you can get him for free. So let's say it's a free hero, so you can use him also to encounter her. And that's all about Coco. And I hope this video will be helpful. If you found this video interesting, just click the like to be recommended to other players, and recommend it to your friends who are using physical teams. Show us if you have physical teams, how can you get the best of it? And that's all. And thank you for watching.